To paraphrase the Bible, now let us praise great women, and first among them today, Sojourner Truth.
She did not know how to read or write. Her life was from the most humble and improbable circumstances, but she ended up counting President Lincoln and President Grant among her acquaintances. She never, despite what she went through, stopped believing in the promise of liberty. She lived long enough to see the end of slavery, but not the establishment of voting rights for women. The 19th Amendment would not be passed until 37 years after her death. But today she takes her place in this Capitol, and we are the better for it.
You can see how excited I am. I let my hair down. So, my friends, if you sit here today, able to walk the streets of Washington, D.C. in this land, equal and free, if as a woman you've achieved great success in your profession, in your home, in your church, in your place of worship, it is because we kept pressing the faith to understand that though Sojourner Truth's presence today by statute does not feed the world, but it is symbolistic, if you will, a symbolism of what we have to do. So we press for the truth. And through this effort, we have proven that the suffragist movement was enriched by African-American women and inspired by Sojourner Truth.
It is very appropriate that we gather here in Emancipation Hall, that this statue will be unveiled here, this bust of Sojourner Truth, so that every person who visits the Capitol of the United States will know her important role in America's history. And we'll see her as an inspiration for the work left undone to fight injustice, hatred, and cruelty in our society and in the world.
And just as Susan B. Anthony, Elizabeth Cady Stanton, Lucretia Mott would be pleased to know that we have a woman serving as the Speaker of the House of Representatives, I hope that Sojourner Truth would be proud to see me, a descendant of slaves, serving as the First Lady of the United States of America. So I am proud to be here. I am proud to be able to stand here on this day for this dedication. And just as many young boys and girls have walked through this Capitol, I see them now. And they see the bust of suffragists and hear the stories of the struggles of women, what they had to endure to gain the right to vote. Now, many young boys and girls, like my own daughters, will come to Emancipation Hall and see the face of a woman who looks like them. And all the visitors in the U.S. Capitol will hear the story of brave women who endured the greatest of humanity's indignities. They'll hear the story of Sojourner Truth, who didn't allow those indignities to destroy her spirit, who fought for her own freedom and then used her powers, young people, then she used her powers to help others, who fought for the right to vote and for the rights of all women. The power of this bust will not just be in the medal that delineates Sojourner Truth's face, it will also be in the message that defines her legacy. Forevermore, in the halls of one of our country's greatest monuments of liberty and equality, justice and freedom, Sojourner Truth's story will be told again and again and again and again.
Those who came before us made the path, leaving us a legacy that lasts. Women like Sojourner led the way, fighting for new rights, a price she paid. She worked so hard.